Maxwell still activated the time machine. In an instant, time accelerated forward at an incredible speed, but he remained unaffected by the flow of time. He watched his laboratory turn into a car factory and saw women's skirts in shop windows getting shorter and shorter. Then he accidentally knocked off his fiancee's photo. The photo fell to the ground, and as time passed, it yellowed, aged and finally turned to dust. Outside, skyscrapers kept rising up, and airplanes kept getting upgraded. Soon, human civilization crossed from the industrial age into the 21st century. By this time, humans had not only launched satellites, but also established colonies on the moon. Seeing this, Maxwell finally stopped the time machine. He had arrived in the year 2030. Looking at this unfamiliar future city, Maxwell wasn't afraid. He visited a museum of the future, 100 years ahead, where he met an AI curator. What made Maxwell happy was that the AI curator's database was connected to all of Earth's data. This meant it had all the knowledge since humanity began. He asked the curator how he could go back in time to save his fiancée. The curator answered, "It's impossible for a person to travel to the past." The AI curator's words filled Maxwell with despair, but he also understood that this era's technology wasn't advanced enough yet. To find answers, he still chose to keep traveling forward. He got on the time machine, ready to travel another century into the future. But just then, the machine suddenly shook violently. Maxwell was forced to shut it down, and time stopped right at 2037. The sight before him shocked him. The once thriving future city had turned into ruins in just 7 years. At that moment, several patrolling police officers prepared to arrest him. Maxwell tried to break free. The police told Maxwell that humans had made a calculation error while building an underground lunar base. They accidentally detonated 30 million tons of explosives, causing the moon to split in half. Maxwell took the chance to break free and ran back to the time machine. But just as he pulled the control lever, a sudden shock hit. Maxwell lost his balance and was knocked unconscious. However, the time machine kept running at full speed. The environment around him changed dramatically. There were no more traces of humans on the ground. Time kept flying by, and soon the surface came back to life, with deserts covered in green plants. After who knows how long, the man regained a bit of consciousness. He quickly stopped the time machine, and 800,000 years had already passed. When he woke up again, he found himself lying on a bed, following a child out of the room. The sight before him left the man stunned. The entire tribe was built into the mountain, with shell-shaped houses hanging on the cliff walls.